Hey guys, so I saw this meme on Reddit a while ago showing this tweet by Phantom showing a Gen Z coding language, and I thought it would be pretty funny to make a Brainrot version. So I was like, I'm gonna make it. Then I thought that it would be more stupid if I vibecoded it, then I made a website with the Brainrot coding language that was birthed from AI. The goal of this video is to make a Brainrot coding language that compiles to JavaScript and upload it to NPM, then make a website and host that website online. Making this video, I found out other people have made a Gen Z slash Brainrot coding language, and their coding language is probably much better, so I'll give them a shout out. Before I start commanding my AI to create me a new coding language, I need to decide what words will map to real JavaScript keywords. Here are some common JavaScript keywords and what they'll be in our new Brainrot coding language. Function, job application, return, it's giving, const, lock in,
For a nigga.
lit, whatever, if, vibe check, else, big yikes, for, flex, this, me for real, import, yoink, try, fuck around, catch, hot 4K, default, mid, await, hold up, true, wallahi, false, no cap. In editing, I realized I put no cap as false when it just should have been cap, but it's too late and I'm too lazy to change it, so yeah. Alright, let's get to Vibecoding this Brainrot coding language. Since this is a very serious and important project, I'll need the best LLM model out there. Alright, after a couple of prompts, it was able to successfully get the project running, but I didn't like the command it gave me to run a project, so I'm asking it to change and asking it to be able to upload the project to NPM. And surprisingly, it one-shotted that prompt and it worked. But first things first, my Brainrot coding language doesn't have any pretty colors, and I really need the pretty colors to be able to code anything. Alright, it did something. It told me to restart cursor, but I did, and it didn't give me any pretty colors. So I gave the AI some concise feedback on how to improve. After giving the AI some more constructive feedback, it was able to figure out how to make my code all pretty. So originally I wanted to code my website in vanilla JavaScript, but after trying to code in vanilla JavaScript for about 3 minutes, I decided to code my website in React and try to get the Brainrot coding language to be able to compile to JSX.
Unexpected item in.
Now, this proved to be very hard for the AI, and after dozens of failed prompts and an embarrassing amount of money sacrificed to Anthropic, it finally compiled my Brainrot code to JSX. During this mess, I coded a simple quiz app to be able to test whether it can compile to React. Now that I finished my quiz app, it needs some styling. I should style it myself, or I can just ask the AI to style it for me. At this point, feature scope crept in and I decided to make my Brainrot quiz full stack. I wanted to make an Express API that's connected to MongoDB. So I started by setting up npm init and installing Express and Mongoose. Then creating test routes to make sure the database is connected and the server is up and running. Then I created a quiz schema and finally created a post route for submitting quiz questions. Then made a GET request to randomly grab questions. And finally tested all on Postman to make sure it was all working. I then moved back to the front end to add Axios to the quiz and it connected to my back end. But unfortunately, I started coding in the compiled React files and started coding in regular JavaScript. And it took me an embarrassingly long time to realize why my front end wasn't correctly grabbing random questions from the back end, even though my React code looked perfectly fine. The problem was it's supposed to be Brainrot. Here's a clip of me realizing it, then coding it correctly in Brainrot.
Okay. Why is it not growing the... I was using it. Oh, coded it in JSX. Alright, let's do this again. Doink. Axios from Axios. Lock in. Quiz data. Set quiz data. No. No, this should work now. What is the meaning of cope? Deal with something poorly. Someone who's down bad, desperately attracted to someone. What is Kevin Gates' greatest accomplishment? Let's say 2 phones. That's wrong. But someone has Riz. What do they have? Charisma. What's a vibe check? What is a vibe check? Assessing the mood. I scored 4 out of 5. There we go. It works. I finished it.
Every professional website needs to be hosted and have a domain.
I'm gonna look for Brainrot. Let's see. Brainrot, no. Brainrot quiz. I might do that. Brainrotquiz.me. Let's do that. That's a cart. Alright. View cart. Alright, I own brainrotquiz.me. So let's find out a way to host it.
Alright, I decided to host a website using Vercel for the front end and Heroku for the back end. If you'd like to use the API, the 2 routes are up on the screen. Alright, the project is finished and live. The website can be visited at brainrotquiz.me, and you can also visit the npm package with the link in the description, or type npm install brainrotscript in your terminal. Hope you guys found the video to be entertaining. I don't have a sponsor, so instead check out my shitty website at blindrank.com. I'll probably make a video related to it soon. Like and subscribe for more fun projects in the future.